Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, here we're going to charge the justice. So last time we we met a new character, a student named Stuart Dentley, then immediately realized he's the culprit. And I didn't have a word for it, but you all suggested like a good word. It was anticlimactic. That was the word I was thinking at the top of my head. Just it feels so out of left field. You're supposed to figure things out. I mean, it's a mystery for crying out loud, and the next new character we meet, oh, it's them. There's nothing much there. I feel like there could be some mysteries that could do that off well, but they have to foreshadow that as well. I've seen one do that, but which I can't spoil it in general. But just some of the characters just wondering, like, like, have we met the culprit yet, or stuff like that. Just like there has to be just some small indication like that. And, like, it's an easy fix to have Stuart Dentley, in the story first part. Like, he was looking for his bag, like, maybe the first day. He brings up the whole, like, I'm looking for my school bag, like, I'm trying to get in, please let me in. The police, like, just won't let him have it. And then the second day, the whole thing happens again where, like, school's back up and all that. Then we find the school bag, then give it to him. Like, that would be a great thing to put out, right? I just think that would be good. Be really good to have. But enough of me just, like, trying to give a different criticism than just that. We're going to the trial now. A kid? Yes. Yes, a boy named Stuart Dentley. It seems he was at D2 at the time of the murder, in room 205. Yeah, in the room you, well, I can't really blame you because, like, busy, but the lights were on, motion sensors. I didn't see anyone there. Well, I mean, my first thought was he was hiding in the locker. Yeah. Do you clean the I guess the supply closet? Do you think he was hiding? Well, there's not many places to hide, so locker's the first thing. If he was, there's no reason he should have hid. Mr. Strictly said that she allowed him to stay in the room to study. Then it wouldn't make any sense for him to hide. Especially since he decided to, like, stay, like, several hours afterwards, so I'm like, yeah. Then it wouldn't make any sense for him to hide. Right. You don't think... I think I better save my assumptions for court. Stuart will be testifying against us today, and I won't take it easy on him. Even if he is a kid. Yeah, and don't let the prosecutor say otherwise, because, the last time this happened in game 1 with, that green samurai kid, yeah, it was just a hassle all around, so, yeah, go at him. Alright, I get it. It's all up to you, right? Yeah. Stuart, I hope for your sake, you stayed in that classroom. April 17th, 10 a.m. Like, he was in the classroom, and since the murder happened on the second floor, the principal's on the other end of the hallway, and what was it? The principal said, like, the culprit went to a classroom, so, it's not looking good for you, kiddo. Court is now in session for the trial of Sherman Diggits. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Sir! Very good. Now then, we left off on recess today to give the prosecution time to prove its case that the defendant is the actual murderer. What were the results of your investigation, Mr. Hawk? I hope your eyesight was checked out. Yesterday, I asked for additional data to verify whether the defendant committed a crime or not. And today I bring you the fruits of our investigation. Please tell me you actually found someone besides that kid's testimony saying he saw it happen. Like, do you actually have evidence on hand? Because the murder weapon still hasn't been found, hopefully. A witness. Oh, literally, please don't tell me it's just your witness. It's, so literally, if you did not find Stuart, then literally, you wouldn't have a case. Okay, nice. You mean there was someone else in D building that did the murder? Why did we not know about this yesterday? The witness is a student who attends Thomas Light High. It seems he was very uncertain on what to do with the information he had. We took him to the police station to question him all night. All night? Did you even give him time to sleep? Now he's ready to testify on what he saw. Very well. The witness is ready he may take the stand. He is ready, Your Honor. I hope he doesn't fall asleep right there and just collapse. Witness, please approach the stand. Oh my god, please don't tell me. Oh no. Young man, please tell us your name and occupation. Hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick because there should be sprites for that, right? My god, I definitely saw them earlier. Hold on a second, let me double check this. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Nope, I could definitely see... Yeah, I could see sprites all around. Hopefully it makes that better. It like shuts it off later on. Just to things off, that's what he looks like. Just imagine that in your head the whole time we talk. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Yes, sir? My name is Stuart Dentley, and okay, Phoenix. Okay, I think there's something wrong with the script. Oh god. I attend Thomas Lie High as a student. Stuart, you were in the school on the night of the murder. Can you please tell us why you were there? There's nothing there, and it's Phoenix is being the one talking about it. Oh my god. Okay, this is glitched all to hell and back. This is gonna be fun. I was allowed by one of the teachers, Miss Strictly, to stay after and study. For an upcoming math test, you see. Now then, you talked to the police last night about what you saw? The night of the murder, correct? Yes, sir. I did. Wasn't able to go home, so I talked all night about what happened. Very good. Stuart, I'd like you to give us your testimony on what happened that night. But yes, Mr. Hawk, sir. Well, it looks like, yeah, your eyesight is gone too. Okay, you didn't even go to an eye doctor to check it out. Looks like we're finally getting started. Now it's time to find out what he saw that night. Very well. Please testify to the court, young man. The ghosts. The view from 205. Oh, wow. It's still Phoenix. I am actually... Oh, my God. This is... Oh, God. I thought that would be fixed by after going to a new section. The high school turnabout of episode 5. No, it doesn't. That's not what happened. Okay, nice. I took to school to stay for a big test coming up. I was allowed to, thanks to Miss Strictly. Okay, well, we have a CGI for that. Okay, I'm glad about that. A little while passed, and I heard some footsteps outside. I saw someone walking behind the victim. It was a custodian. I'm sure it was him. He lunged at Lyle from behind and stabbed him. After that, I stayed in the classroom for a bit and then left soon after. This sounds like a convincing testimony for sure. If only you came to us sooner with this information. I apologize for that, Your Honor. I was pretty shaken up at the time. I didn't have the nerve to say anything. Never left shaken into the leave it at the school bag at the scene. Don't worry about it. What matters is that you come today to tell the truth. Yes, so it seems so. Now then, Mr. Wright. Oh god. I already knew. Yes, Your Honor? I advised you be lenient with this witness during the cross-examination. If I see you being too harsh, I will intervene. Yes, Your Honor. Man, why do I feel like I'm the one being picked on? So, I have to prove Stuart wrong. Has to be a contradiction hidden in his testimony. Just have to dig around to find it. Yay, dealing with a ghost. Noise. The view from 205. God. Stick to school to study for a big test coming up. Please don't tell me you're gonna do penalties again. Please don't do that. So I guess, just to be sure, there's a lot of thanks to Miss Strictly. The wall passed and I heard some footsteps outside. Yep, okay, definitely something wrong with the sprite graphics of the script. Yep, this is gonna be fun. I saw someone walking behind the victim. It was the custodian. I'm sure it was him. You're sure? Was it really him? It was a little dark, but the lights from outside the hallway window helped me identify him. Without a doubt, it was the head custodian, Mr. Diggits. And, okay, you can see from behind, okay. If this witness's testimony is to be believed, then I can pass judgment until the cross-examination is complete. I figured the judge would say something like that. This is the time to panic. I need to ask for details. Stuart, since you claim to have seen the defendant, can you describe him for us? Describe him? But why? I just want to make sure whether or not you saw him. Well, sure. Let's see. He's tall, wore a blue hat, and a gray jumpsuit with a gold zipper line. That sounds like our defendant, all right. Well, Mr. Wright, do you see anything wrong with this description? Yes. There's something that sounds off in the witness description of the defendant. I don't think I heard anything out of the ordinary. But if you did, Mr. Wright, please feel free to tell us what. The one thing the description that sounds off is being tall. Being tall, that's the worst, the most indescribable crime imaginable. Don't worry about the fact that I'm tall as well. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that blue hat. Because no one should have a blue hat as my lawyer outfit, you see. Stuart, you claim that the defendant was wearing a blue hat. Are you sure of that? Are you sure it was not cyan or anything like that? Well, yes. Remember seeing it that night? Why do you ask? Well, if you took a look over the defendant's chair, you'll have no doubt noticed my client doesn't wear a blue hat, but a red hat. Red? Yep. This is gonna be fun. The colors are quite different from one another, no? I'm colorblind. So how could you make such a blatant mistake? Well... God, this would be so much better if, like, we could actually see it. I just thought he did. Come now, Mr. Wright, what does the color of a hat have to do with anything? Seems like a harmless mistake. I like to think that too. I have a strong reason to believe that it's not. And what is that supposed to mean? Stuart may have thought Mr. Diggits was wearing a blue hat. See, even under my blue, just make sure to, like, be in the lookout, just make sure to stop at blue stop signs. Because he saw him wearing one through another means. What? How was the witness able to see Mr. Diggits wear a blue hat other than at the crime scene? Oh yeah, like, I think even Hugo brought up the fact, like, you know, like, some troublemaking kid stole it from him. I present this music magazine. I don't think we have time to read about music, Mr. Wright. Well then, let's take a look at a certain picture in here. Maybe the front cover. A certain picture with a certain defendant. I gotta say, like this, I don't know how I feel about, you know, the very gray, sparkly undershirt, but you know, I'm not one for fashion, so I can't give you, I can't criticize. Oh well, look at here, Mr. Diggits' this magazine. I had no idea he was so popular. Yes, he seemed to be quite popular back then. He also was wearing something the witness pointed out to us. The jacket he has on does look like the one in my closet. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about your fashion choices, okay? No, Your Honor. I'm referring to the blue hat. Are we going to go into whole fashionista status types and all that? Tips and tricks? Okay. That's not what my channel does. Yesterday, this certain magazine went missing during the school hours. Was found again later by the custodial staff. Somebody must have taken it and used it to see what Mr. Diggits looked like. For reference purposes, I'm guessing it wouldn't happen to have been you, Stuart, would it? You did mention the blue hat from this magazine. Well, I swear, can we get some flour just to toss on this goddamn white shitty ghost? You shut your trap, you can't even see anything with that even with those prescription eyeglasses of yours. I'm a little disappointed, Mr. Wright, in your ability to recall what you proved yesterday. Excuse me? Mr. Four Eyes? You heard me. Wasn't it you who proved that it was dark in the hallway on the night of the murder? I believe these keys should help us figure that out. Didn't he mention, like, he saw through the street lamps outside the window in the D2 hallway? What are you trying to say, Mr. Hawk? Oh, I can see that was hard to see in the night of the murder. I definitely would, like, I would actually believe with that because I've definitely been in dark hallways and some of the hues of colors are very different under certain lighting, but he was definitely sure with bright yellow and white light. What with the lights being out? Well, they definitely weren't out of commission, is what you're saying. However, there were some lights on outside the murder scene, and with that much light, it's possible to determine people and shapes. Color, on the other hand, is a little difficult to discern. Okay, you're definitely going that way. Okay, I definitely just gave my 2 cents, so I can't criticize it, but I'm definitely going back on that. My eyesight is definitely 20/20. Oh, no way. Whether you saw a blue hat or a red hat, that's orange, doesn't matter. It's who we saw in that hallway that does. It does seem to make some sense now that you mention it. It can be a bit difficult to point out colors in the dark. Why, when I'm looking for my we're not dealing with that, okay, right now. But what about the magazine? Storm must have... shut up, you. There's absolutely no proof the witness looked through this magazine. Try not to confuse the court with trivial evidence, Mr. Wright. Hugo, can you come back? You know, your testimony was, invaluable last time, you know, more ways than one, so come on up here. No one's gonna listen to him after that whole thing yesterday, doesn't know. Okay, never mind. Oh, buddy, you're as asking for it. Meet me outside, we'll do a big old-fashioned brawl. Wait, you're a soldier, this is not gonna go well. Oh, fuck. That's enough? It cannot be proven that the witness ever read this magazine, so let it go, Mr. Wright. And move on. Oh, I had some small gripes with that game, but it's better than Dual Destinies, that's for sure. Now then, young man, can you please share with us what you saw that night again? This time try and be a little more descriptive of what you saw. I'll try, Your Honor. Please, get a goddamn cooking class so we can actually be able to see you through the flour, dust, and smoke. Okay, please, just let it happen. You have nothing to worry about, Stewart. I'll make sure no one discounts your testimony with useless outbursts. With your useless face. He says as he looks at me with a cold stare. Exactly what I saw. Do you need eyeglasses or contacts? Let's see. I was looking through the door window of classroom D205. Okay, I'm just gonna imagine this whole time because he's so definitely doesn't want to be incriminated for the crime. He's just wearing a cloak of invisibility. I'm going with that headcanon now. Doesn't matter that that's glitching out. Don't worry about it. Looking through the classroom door window of classroom D205. It's true that the lights were off in the hallway, but I was still able to see. Yep. I saw the custodian approaching Lyle from behind. He then ran faster and then stuck a knife in Lyle's back. It was terrifying, seeing Lyle stab like that. That was truly a disturbing image you painted, young man. You're quite brave to be testifying like this. If I may ask, though, where exactly did you see all this from again? Well, if... Okay, we can see his name now, but Strort. Strort. I thought you were good at math, not art. If you look at the map, it's a classroom in D2, all the way on the right. Okay, very bottom right, this thing, okay. And, okay, Stewart, and the murder happened a little down to the left, in the middle of the hallway. I see. Let's see if we can try and take it easy with the boy this time, Mr. Wright. Shut your goddamn mouth. Yeah, I'll make sure to watch myself. So you do during the cross-examination. Shush. Shut. Yep, it's official. They're making me out to be the bully in the courtroom classroom. Well, guess what? The real bully was dead, so is dead now. So let's not get under the magnifying glass and under the autopsy table next. The view from 205. Let's see. I was looking through the door window of classroom D205. Well, that's music changed a bit more. The door window is quite small. Were you able to see the whole hallway? Well, you can't see all the hallway, of course, but the murder happened not too far away from where the classroom was. Do you think you can tell us on where the math room is located again? I'm assuming you're gonna say, the crime happened somewhere, I guess across from classroom 203? It should be the room on the far right. That's where I saw the murder from. Strort. The murder happened about a small ways in the hall to the left. I had some policemen go into classroom yesterday to confirm whether or not you could see exactly where the murder took place. Was it possible to see the crime from where Stewart was? This sounds pretty important. Plus, since there's class happening today, and it seems like that was his homeroom, strictly was Stewart's shoe arts homeroom teacher, then basically, yeah, he definitely could redo his crime, redo the whole thing from the window to make sure to have a lying testimony thing, even though if he definitely wasn't trying to be on the stand before. I remember this for later, just in case. The lights were off in the hallway, but I was still able to see. Might as well just go through and just make sure. And you were able to see who was outside. Yes, I was able to tell who was by who by their shapes. The light from outside the window helped me see that. And you're absolutely sure you saw the defendant? Yes. Are you positive? Okay, stop forcing an answer out of him. He said he saw the defendant many times now. Your badgering the witness will only succeed in wasting our time. Got it? Yes. Good. Continue, witness. I saw the custodian approaching Lyle from behind. You brought up, well, you didn't say it, but you brought up the image of the custodial knife, which is wrong. What was he doing while approaching the victim? He had a knife in his hand and held it up, ready to strike. Man. I was scared, frozen in fear. I didn't have the nerve to say anything. That does sound quite traumatizing. Although, if I did say anything, the custodian would have gotten me too. I'm sorry. That's alright. It's a good thing you didn't make your presence known. I guess you could see it's a good thing, but the classroom lights were on because motion sensor... Okay. If a killer was behind someone and they didn't know it, I'd say something. It was terrifying seeing Lyle stabbed like that. Okay, Phoenix, why didn't you go on and do that? Oh, God. Objection to myself. Okay. I'm sure it must have been with a boy your age. I really want to try and forget it ever happened. But seeing Lyle get stabbed like that... You're quite brave for taking the stand and telling us all you know? Salute. You make a great soldier, Stuart. Yeah, you gotta get some more combat training, though. Well, thanks, Mr. Hawk. I'm more into mathematics. Oh, you're not into art, Mr. Stuart? But if I ever want to change a profession... Okay, enough with the sappy conversation with each other. I didn't get to ask a question yet, should I? You say you saw Lyle get stabbed. Can you explain that in more detail? More detail? Well, what do you mean? Well, we know you saw the suspect and you described him, but you really haven't described the victim. Oh. That is true. How were you able to tell that it was Lyle that you saw? Well, when Lyle was stabbed, he was turned towards me. To you? Yeah, I recognized it was him when he got stabbed from behind. Because he was facing my direction. Wait. That weird misshapen foot handprint is actually to the left. And looking at the diagram is also all the way to the right. The building is to there. And the doorway, the very far left on the D building is the principal's office. The fake sensible principal's office, so yeah. So no. Because he's facing my direction. I see. If you could please amend your testimony to reflect this new information, witness? Yes, Your Honor. I don't want to risk Hawk dropping my back, so I'll leave Stuart alone. Stuart? I can come back to this later if I have to. I don't want to risk Hawk dropping my back, so I'll leave Stuart alone. Oh no, don't do this. Oh boy. It's so... nice. It's glitching. It's fucking glitch. Hopefully this isn't glitched out. Please amend your testimony to reflect this new information. Please don't tell me this is glitched. Please don't tell me it's glitched forever. Please don't tell me. I don't want to risk Hawk jumping my back, so I'll leave Stuart alone. Okay, well, let me just, go and do this. Okay, hopefully it does. I come back to this later if I have to. I don't want to risk Hawk jumping my back. Oh my god, this is actually glitched out, and this is an actual important statement. I don't know what to do here. I actually have no idea what to do here. Because, literally, this whole case rolls around the whole going back. The other files don't say anything else about this. Let's see, I was looking through the door window of classroom D205. Sure, the lights are off in the hallway, but I was still able to see. I saw the custodian approaching Lyle from behind. We had to actually, press that and get the whole thing about Lyle being, towards him, but that statement is so glitched out. He then ran faster and stuck a knife in Lyle's back. This goes in a whole statement about, the whole thing... Like, Hawk and the judge talk about just... Since I suppose a flat-edged knife of some kind, you need to build, the culprit needs to run and pick up speed and jam into the victim's back. So, it can actually pierce skin. So it doesn't really stick anything. It was terrifying seeing Lyle stab like that. I don't think this has anything. I pressed the first two statements. I'm sure it must have been with a boy your age. I really want to try to forget it ever happened, but seeing Lyle get stabbed like that, I'm quite brave for taking the stand and telling us all you know. You make a great soldier, Stuart. Stuart. Thanks, Mr. Hawk. I'm more into mathematics. I think we already went through this, but everyone changed profession. Okay, enough with the sappy conversation with each other. Didn't get to ask a question yet, should I? You say so Lyle gets stabbed. Can you explain that in more detail? Actually, no, this is the exact same thing I pressed before. Haven't really described the victim. Lyle Snitchy saw. He was turned towards me. To you. I see. Amend this to testimony, please. Let me just save and make sure this is... Maybe this is literally just a scripting loop. Don't risk Hawk on my back, so I'll leave Stuart alone. I can come back to this later if I have to. I don't want to risk Hawk on my back, so I'll leave him alone. Oh my god, yep. I've been trying to do this, the other statements don't go anything else. This is an important statement to keep on. Literally, the victim was facing towards the classroom, which the handprint disproves. We need to append it to the testimony, but we can't. Oh boy, this is glitched. I actually have no idea how to amend this in the meantime. Looking a quick look onto the interwebs does not include any other methods of doing this. Maybe I'm not a programmer or anything like that, so I guess the only thing you can do is like get past the scripting of the code, I guess, maybe, but I have no idea to do that. Plus, since the sprites from Steward, like, you know, not there, like, not presented, like, they're obviously in the game because, you know, his thing is right here. Just, yeah, this is gonna be fun. If there's probably even more problems with script entirely then. Oh boy. I noted there was some small glitches and all those errors in the first case. Oh boy, amplified to the second case. Hopefully the third case isn't like this for me because, oh boy. Oh no. Well, I think I'll leave this up here and try to figure out something in the meantime because right now I have absolutely no idea what to do. Oh boy. Lots of problems going on, but I'll leave this off here really quickly. I don't want to go into rambling again. So, have a fun time watching as I am playing this. We'll see you next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you a fantastic day.